This is the story of how I surprised my girlfriend Karen with a perfect romantic trip to Venice. This video includes my personal top 15 things to do in Venice, and I hope it can inspire your own adventures in the city too, whether you're traveling with your significant other or as a romantically inclined single traveler. I just got out of the apartment where I live with Karen, and I want to prepare the perfect surprise for her. I'm gonna surprise her with a perfect romantic trip to Venice. She has been working really hard recently studying for a final exam, and I think she really deserves some time off. I got an empty pizza box for the surprise plus a real pizza for myself and headed to the nearby English Garden Park. Alright, so I'm done with the pizza now, and it's time to get creative. And now I have to head back home, and I'm gonna hide this box somewhere for the next 2 days where Karen doesn't find it, and I hope she likes it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So how was it?
I have 80% of 100.
You got 80% right? Oh, very good. Very good. Should we order something to eat?
Okay. What do you want?
Best idea. Pizza.
Hey!
We can celebrate a little bit that you passed your exam. Alright, which one do you want? Looks like this one has pictures here, it says Pepeneiro. We chose our pizzas and had to wait for about 30 minutes. Do you want to open it? Do you want to open? Open the pizza?
No! You're crazy! What? No! No, talaga. Oh, thank you!
That's also why I have the cameras, by the way. We ate the pizzas, and then it was already time to pack our suitcases.
Ready?
40 minutes later, we reached the airport of Munich. Our plane took off, and after a very brief 1-hour flight, we arrived at our destination. Venice is located in the north of Italy, about 4 hours from Rome by train. As a whole, Venice is made up of 118 islands scattered throughout the lagoon. But the Venice we all dream of is the main, fish-shaped island. The airport for Venice is Marco Polo International Airport. It is situated on the mainland, so you'll have to take a water bus or a taxi to get into the city. Other good ways to get to Venice are by train or bus. Venice's main train station is called Venezia Santa Lucia. The Flix bus stop is called Venice Tronchetto. We just left the airport building, and we're gonna take a water taxi now to get to our hotel in Venice. And man, these are really just the most beautiful taxis in the world. And it's gorgeous here with the sunset. This is amazing, most beautiful taxi ride of my life.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to patience, we'll get away.
So what is your first impression of Venice?
I'm in love with the city.
It's magnificent.
It's amazing.
And we arrived just at the right time at sunset. I mean, it's absolutely magical. On the way to our hotel, we went down the Canal Grande, or Grand Canal, Venice's central waterway. The main island of Venice consists of 6 historic districts. The most important sites are located in the San Marco district. Some smaller islands like Murano, with its glass-blowing tradition, and Burano, with its colorful houses, make for great day trips. But obviously, the main attraction of Venice lies in the sheer craziness of a city built completely on water and tiny islands. After about 30 minutes, we arrived at the Bauer Palazzo hotel. This historic 5-star luxury hotel from 1880 boasts one of the best locations in the entire city, being just a few steps away from the central St. Mark's Square. It's really a palace. What do you think of it so far?
I think it's very romantic.
As you can see, this is the bedroom slash living room. Right there, you get some art on the wall, get this mirror, the big bed, gorgeous. It's really like made for couples, like on honeymoons or something. After relaxing a bit in the room, we got changed and headed out again. As we're exploring Venice together, I have a special tip for anyone looking to dive deeper into the magic of Italy or any country you love. It's called Lingopie, and it's a special language learning app. Imagine learning Italian not from boring textbooks, but from thrilling movies, fun TV shows, and even catchy songs. That's Lingopie. It turns your language learning journey into a binge-watching, song-listening adventure. With Lingopie, you get real-life language use, cultural nuances, and the fun of learning at your own pace. Whether you're just dreaming about Italian romance from home, or you're already planning your next trip to Italy, Lingopie makes it fun, immersive, and entertaining. Plus, with interactive subtitles, personalized vocabulary lists, and quizzes, you'll be ready to chat about love under the Rialto Bridge in no time. Are you ready to turn your language learning into an adventure?
Scusi, dove è il Ponte di Rialto?
Click my special link in the description below to get 70% off Lingopie's lifetime plan and keep learning new languages for the rest of your life. Let's get back to the video. Piazza San Marco, or St. Mark's Square, is the principal public square of Venice. It is an architectural marvel, flanked by the opulent St. Mark's Basilica, the majestic Doge's Palace, and the towering Campanile. 2 columns on the square feature statues of San Teodoro and the Winged Lion of Venice, the symbol of the city and its patron saint, St. Mark. For centuries, Piazza San Marco has been the epicenter of Venetian culture, religion, history, and politics. We're here in front of the cafe, and this is a crazy coincidence. As you know, Karen is from Argentina, and as we're walking by, the pianist here is playing Don't Cry For Me Argentina.
Yeah.
I mean, how likely is that?
It's so emotional.
It's your welcome song here.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Man, wow. After a short walk, we arrived at our restaurant. I really love this restaurant so far, and what's really cool is they put this special lovers decoration on the table because I told them that it's Karen's and my anniversary. It's our 1-month anniversary, so we're kind of celebrating it now here in Venice. What do you think of the decoration?
I'm in love.
Cheers! Chin chin! So what's really special here about this restaurant, Bistrot de Venise, is that they have revived recipes from the Renaissance and they have redone them here in a creative modern interpretation. As an appetizer, the restaurant served prawns in saor. Saor is a typically Venetian sweet and sour marinade combining vinegar, onions, raisins, and pine nuts. It is most commonly served with sardines.
I go The beef carpaccio is raw meat with Parmesan cheese.
Carpaccio was invented in Harry's Bar in Venice in 1963. It is typically served with lemon juice, olive oil, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese.
Usually I don't like the raw meat. I'm scared. Oh, it's very strange. It's so strange, but I like it. And I'm surprised that I like it. So now I got spaghetti with black sauce. It's cooked with cuttlefish and the cuttlefish sauce.
Nero di seppia is a classic Venetian dish featuring cuttlefish cooked in its own ink with onions, garlic, wine and tomatoes, offering a savory, umami flavor.
This is strange, the color. Very tasty, I like it a lot.
After our main courses, which were roasted duck and calf liver on polenta, dessert was served.
I have the most typical dessert from Italy is the tiramisu. Look at this. I like a lot the sweet.
So this morning we start our day here on the Piazza San Marco and we met a new friend.
Ciao, I'm Elisa.
And she's gonna be our photographer for today and she's gonna show us all the best Instagram and photo spots here in Venice. Let's get started. We started our photo shoot at the Basilica di San Marco. This incredible church was initially constructed in the 9th century and extensively rebuilt in 1063 to house the relics of Saint Mark, whose body had been smuggled out of Egypt by Venetian merchants. The style of the basilica shows Venice's Byzantine ties and features 8,500 square meters of opulent gold mosaics. It is home to many precious artifacts, including the Pala d'Oro, a stupendous golden screen depicting various biblical scenes and saints. The church museum upstairs houses 4 magnificent bronze horses from Constantinople and offers sweeping views of the Piazza San Marco. The photo shoot with Lisa was a lot of fun and allowed us to get some really nice pictures. I had found the photo shoot offered through Airbnb experiences. You can find more information about the photo shoot and all the other things that I mentioned in this video in my free Venice travel cheat sheet on maxnomad.io/Venice. I will also include the link in the description below. Towards the end of the photo shoot, I revealed another plan to Karen. Alright, so it's time for another surprise here in Venice. And to pull off the surprise, we're gonna have to blindfold you. Are you excited? Yeah. Okay, I think it's gonna be really good. Don't be scared. So here we go. The surprise was a private gondola ride to one of the most famous sites of Venice. Thank you for trusting me so much. We got back to our starting point and said goodbye to Lisa and the gondoliere. After a short walk, we arrived back at the Ponte di Rialto, which we had just seen from the water. This majestic bridge from 1591 is one of Venice's major landmarks. Built in an elegant Renaissance style, it hosts many small shops and features great views of the Canal Grande and its gondolas. If you want to take a gondola ride yourself, I recommend finding a nice gondoliere on one of the inner canals of the San Polo or San Marco districts and asking him to first take you through the small canals and then to the Canal Grande. A gondola ride usually lasts around 40 minutes and costs about 100 euros. So that was a really great start to the day today, and now we're gonna head back to the Piazza San Marco to have breakfast. This is the Caffè Florian. It was established in 1720 and has been serving excellent cappuccino, espresso and sweets ever since.
And there is even live music.
This is the Colazione Casanova, so the Casanova breakfast, and I mean it's just massive, as you can see. Such a nice breakfast. Can't wait to try it.
Yes, very delicious.
We headed back to our hotel, got changed into something a bit more suitable for the high temperatures, and headed over to the Palazzo Ducale. And here you see the importance of booking your tickets online, because this is the line for the people who didn't book their tickets online, and this is the line for the people who have a reservation. We booked our tickets with the Get Your Guide website, and that will allow us to get in much faster. The link to the Get Your Guide website is in the description below. The Palazzo Ducale, or Doge's Palace, was the official residence of the Doges, the leaders of the Venetian Republic for over 7 centuries. It was the seat of government and administrative center of Venice's vast trading empire. Some of the highlights of the palace include the courtyard, the council chamber, the chamber of the Council of 10, the armory, and the Grand Council chamber, which contains Tintoretto's Il Paradiso, one of the largest oil paintings in the world. The famous Ponte dei Sospiri, or Bridge of Sighs, connects the Palazzo Ducale to a prison. The most famous prisoner to ever cross this bridge was Giacomo Casanova. The notorious seducer didn't stay long, however, and made an ingenious escape through the roof of the prison, which he later described in his memoirs. What did you think of the tour of the Palazzo Ducale?
I surprised that was very beautiful, and every room was better than the one before.
Yeah, exactly. You go from one room and think, oh man, this is really amazing, and then you go to the next one, and the next one is even better, and then the next one after that is even better than the one before, so it was really great. After all this sightseeing, we're gonna take a break now, and we're gonna go to the beach, to the Lido, the most famous beach of Venice. It's on an island. We're gonna take a ferry to get there. We went back to the hotel and got all our stuff to go to the beach. Karen was excited.
Vamos pa la playa, a curártela.
Vamos a la playa. Excellent, let's go. If you're planning to do a lot of sightseeing, I recommend you get a Vaporetto day pass for around 25 euros at one of the many docks around the city. The most scenic Vaporetto lines are number 1 and 2, which travel along the Canal Grande. Number 1 makes a lot of stops, whereas number 2 acts as a kind of faster express line. After a scenic boat ride past the Piazza San Marco and the green Giardini gardens, we arrived at our destination. The Lido di Venezia is an 11-kilometer long island in the Venetian lagoon, just about 25 minutes from the center of Venice by Vaporetto. It features stunning sandy beaches on its eastern shore and is home to the annual Venice Film Festival, which is held late in summer and attracts celebrities from around the world. After a brief bus ride, we reached our destination. We finally arrived here at Lido Beach, and we already rented a little umbrella and 2 towels, and now we're gonna change and finally go swimming.
Let's go!
So we just got back out of the water and we're now here at our little umbrella, and Karen is brushing her hair. And I think we're gonna have a drink now before we head back to the center of Venice. I got the Cuba Libre.
And I got the Moscato.
Cheers!
Cheers! We have a picnic now with something of Caffè Florian. And we can share the sandwiches.
Oh,
for you.
Thank you. Very nice. We got changed and started our journey back to the center of Venice. When we walked past a local gelateria, we obviously had to stop for a gelato. I got Malaga and Karen got Gianduia Torino, so chocolate ice cream. Oh wow. I love the Malaga, it's my favorite kind of ice cream. But vanilla ice cream and raisins in rum. For dinner we decided to come to this cute place right by the water. It's called Terrazza dei Nobili, and of course we got the Spritz Aperol, the most traditional cocktail from Venice. Aperol Spritz is Venice's signature drink. It's a super refreshing, bittersweet cocktail that is made with Aperol, Prosecco and soda water, and often garnished with a slice of orange and or a green olive.
Cheers! Oh, it's so good.
We got some antipasti, so starters, and this here is prosciutto con melone. So as you can see, this is ham and it's got melon under it, so let's try it. I love this antipasto. You got the fresh taste from the melon, like the fruit, and then you got the meaty taste from the ham. And it's just a perfect combination. Karen ordered another Italian culinary classic.
It's tomato with mozzarella called caprese, a traditional dish in Italy. The cheese is so good, I like it a lot.
A little while later, our main courses arrived.
I got the tagliatelle, it's the pasta with tomato sauce and lobster. Look at this, it's really huge. Strange. It's strange for me because it's the first time that I wanna try it. I should use this one, I think, but I don't know how to use it. Wow.
After a bit of fumbling and with the help of a knife, Karen finally got her first bite of lobster.
Oh wow, it's delicious. I love it, I'm impressed. It's very chewy and I like the sauce. So good.
And I got homemade pasta with seafood. So you have different mussels here and a big shrimp in the middle. It looks so good. Mine is a bit easier to eat than Karen's. I love the seafood taste. You can really tell that this pasta is cooked with seafood juice. Oh man, it's delicious. Karen continued her lobster adventures, and after complimentary limoncello lemon liquor, we finished this great Italian dinner and left the restaurant. So how do you feel?
I'm very tired.
Yeah, me too. We gotta go to one more bar, which is really famous for their martini cocktails, and they also have a great view of the Grand Canal, and I think this will be our last stop for today. On our way to the bar, we crossed the Ponte dell'Accademia bridge and briefly enjoyed its epic view of the Canal Grande. And we made it. This is the bar Longhi, which is part of the Gritti Hotel. It's particularly famous for its martini cocktails, and I got the classic martini right here. And of course the location is absolutely unbeatable with this terrace that opens up onto the Grand Canal. It's so beautiful.
And I got the dogaressa, it's vodka with pineapple juice.
Cheers!
Cheers! Oh wow, it's delicious.
I hope you enjoyed this video about my romantic surprise trip for Karen. If you're also interested in other great things that you can do in Venice, then please make sure to check out my top 23 things to do in Venice video right here. If you have any other suggestions for romantic things to do in the city, please make sure to leave them in the comments below. I'm Max Nomad.
I'm Karen.
And we will talk to you again soon.